What's up, guys? So I thought I'd come on again with another video since I have the time and show you guys what I do on a regular basis. This little concoction of what I use is like a foolproof, sweat proof, smudge proof, long wearing. I mean, your face is not going to move throughout the day. It's going to stay perfect. And this is something that I do not every day because I don't wear makeup every day, but I mostly wear about, I would say 3, maybe 4 times a week I do wear makeup. And I love doing this. This is perfect for the summertime. So I'm going to be going in with the Becca Backlight Primer. I love using this because this helps keep the makeup on throughout the day and it doesn't move, and it actually gives me that beautiful nice glow. What I like to mix with that, just for that extra moisture, because my skin has been pretty dry throughout this summer so far, is the Smashbox Photo Primer Oil. It's absolutely amazing. So next I'm going to go in with my Milk Blur Stick. This I can't not live without. I cannot live without it. Like, it's so like waterproof, and it's like, it doesn't, like, my makeup does not oil up as fast. Like my T-zone, it doesn't get as oily as fast throughout the day than when I use something different or when I don't use anything. And it blurs out my pores on my nose. Alright, so now that the skin is completely primed and ready to go, I'm going to go ahead and show you my secret weapon. I've been loving this. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light Stay in Place Makeup Foundation. Now this stuff is super light, and it really does remind me of the Double Wear, the regular, but it's like super light, but it still covers up all your imperfections. And I got mine in the shade, so I won't forget, 3.5. I recommend just be careful because it does oxidize. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply that with my beauty blender. I'm actually using a beauty blender today, guys. I haven't used one in so long. Now this is just one coat. You can still see some of my blemishes there, but that's okay because this is something that I just want to look like I have a little bit of color, and to look like, you know, I want to look glowy, but I still want to cover up my imperfections, but they don't have to be covered up like completely where. Now for concealer, I thought I'd pick up the Double Wear concealer to see how it works. Now it does really work well, but I did get the shade medium warm, and it's just a little too warm for me, but I actually like it, so I'm just gonna put it right where I need it, and then I'm gonna highlight just a little bit. I'm just gonna pat that on right there in that area. Mainly focus on just the dark part and then bring a little bit out. Sorry for my cell phone. I'm gonna blend that out just a little bit with a beauty blender. Just a little bit. Picking up any excess just so I don't get any creasing. Then I'm just going to go in with a little bit of Shape Tape, just a little bit, and I'm using that in the shade Light Medium. And I'm actually just going to put it right there in that area. I just want to use a little bit, and just a little bit there too, and down the bridge of my nose. But that's about it. I really do not want to focus on any kind of highlighting at all. Next, I'm going to set all my makeup in place with very, very, very light hand of Laura Mercier powder. Look at, I barely have any. And I'm just going to press that onto my under eyes. And make sure that it's all set under there. What I forget to do was prime my eyes. And that's usually the first thing I do. And I'm just using Too Faced Shadow Insurance for that. Now I'm going to add a little bit of that Laura Mercier setting powder onto the lids. Now one more thing I have to do, and this is just for that extra glow, I am going to add some cream highlighter, and this is just the MAC Studio Quick Stick, and I get mine's in Bare End Earth Knot. And it just gives me that pretty glow. And I find by using the stick directly onto the skin, it doesn't really stick, so it's better for you to kind of warm that up with your fingers. I am gonna just go in with a light powder, and I love this. I think I know I spoke about this before, and I'm gonna speak about it again because I really love it. Now, you don't use this to set, oops, sorry, you don't use this to set your makeup in place. It's not really gonna do that. It holds my makeup in place a little bit, but I really like it for the color and the glow that it gives me. And anytime I wear this, everybody always asks me what I have on my skin. This is the NYX No Filter finishing powder, and I get mine's in the shade Medium Olive, and I just put this all over where I did not set it with any other powders. So now we're gonna go ahead and bronze the skin a little. I'm gonna use two different bronzers because one is matte and it kind of sculpts out my face, so I kind of contour with that. So first one is my favorite Hoola bronzer, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just lightly sweep that all over my face. I'm not going to focus too much with that neither because I don't want like that full contoured look. I really just want to bronze, and I'm actually just using this as a base for the other bronzer, because the other bronzer is really nice and it's very glowy. It's just not dark enough for me. And then we're going to go on with the Bobbi Brown illuminating powder, bronzing powder, and I get mine's in the shade Aruba. And I love this bronzer. Look, I'm almost hitting pan on it because it's so good. But it's amazing. So I like to use this as my bronzer and my blush. Look at how it just warmed up the skin and gave it that nice, pretty glow. Right there. I'm just gonna go in with, what is this, Luminous Light by Hourglass. I love the hell out of this, and I use it with my fluffy brush, and I just give myself that nice lit glow from within. I kind of put it on my cheekbones, my apples on my cheeks. And that's about it. Now for eyes, I'm telling you guys, I keep it so simple with this. I think mainly I focus on the skin and not focus too much on the eyes. So I just use a bronzer, Hoola bronzer, because I love it. I think it's perfect. And I'm going to tilt my head back just a little bit. And I'm using my Morphe M405. Yes. And use that to even contour just a little bit my nose, not too much. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and just take any spoolie and just comb through my brows. My brows are so bad. And then I'm gonna take the Maybelline Precise Brow Fiber Volumizer, and I get mine in the shade Soft Brown. And I start with kind of like the middle of the brow, not really the middle, and then comb upwards and bring it back, and then I'll work on the inner corners. And then I'm just gonna drag a little bit of that NYX No Filter powder on the lid just to brighten that up a little bit. So now I'm just going to take a little bit of highlighter and just highlight the inner corner of my eye, because I forgot to do that. And I like to do that when I'm doing my highlighter all over my face. So we're going to just do that now. And I'm using the same Hourglass powder just to bring life there. And I am going to just pop a little bit onto the brow bone. So now we're just going to pop on mascara. So what I like to do, and I've been doing this a lot, and it really only takes me a couple of minutes. I actually find this, doing this, if I'm not in too much of a rush, I do this part. But we're going to pop on some individual lashes, just a couple, because I love doing that. And I can't remember the last time I actually wore a strip lash. So I am going in with MAC's Cherry Lip Liner. And now this is like my favorite reddish orange lipstick. This is Wildfire by Buxom. It's such a pretty orangey red color. I'll swatch it for you guys so you can see it, how pretty it is. But I like to mix it with the red lip liner and just to darken it just a bit. Alright, so the last thing I like to do, and this is like what does it for me, I'm going to go back in with a little bit more of that Laura Mercier powder, take off all that excess, and just press it onto my skin. So I go in, I press it, and then I'll go in and then just make sure that there's no spots of the powder throughout my face. Alright guys, this is my completed everyday quick summer makeup look. This was so easy and quick to do it. Really, seriously, if it wasn't for the camera, this would only take me 20 minutes. But I love doing this. It's very, very simple, I'm telling you. And then you can switch it out. You don't have to do this lip. Like I said, you can do something even bolder, or you can just go in with a gloss or a nice nude, whatever you want to do. But this is what works for me. So yes, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions on the products that I played around with, let me know. Yeah, and if you want to see a video on me doing the lashes, the individual lashes, how I do them and customize them to what I like, let me know. Just leave that down below. And yeah, let me know what videos you guys want to see for this summer. Hopefully I can get them out for you now and be steady. And yeah, so that's the end. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next one.